Good afternoon, good evening, good night, good morning, wherever you are watching in the world. Welcome back to EWC Central. As you can see at the bottom of your screen, Teamfight Tactics, Street Fighter 6, as well as Fortnite are live and ongoing. You know where to find the streams. You can see which games are happening. As we like to do at EWC is get special guests to come join me on the sofa. And it is an absolute pleasure of mine to introduce one of the biggest Fortnite co-streamer, party viewer, one of the worst rugby countries in the world, just coming from South Africa, but also more importantly, a content creator for Dignitas, somebody who you won't know, but I have a very deep and long history with. Michael Odell, shout out, got a long history with Dignitas, especially they come from Call of Duty. My origins, my backup.
Cool.
Please tell our viewers who you are, where you're from.
My name's AussieAntics. I'm from Australia. Again, no points for guessing that one as well. First time traveling here. I'm super excited. Again, I watch a bunch of Fortnite. I'm now the Fortnite watcher, so couldn't miss a tournament like
this. The Fortnite watcher. Okay,
That's
well,
me.
look, I know that your live stream is happening right now.
Yep.
And your manager is babysitting the viewers?
Pretty much, yeah.
Pretty much?
They've got a very good game to be babysat by as well.
Okay,
they keep maintaining this XF Falcons matchup.
Well, then listen, I know that I want to let you get back to broadcasting.
That's
You have a lot of passion, a lot of energy.
Oh, yeah.
Let's talk about the tournament. It's not Battle Royale.
Not Battle Royale,
This is a format that I've been discussing with Blake and with my other guests. Like, the game modes are familiar. These are things we've seen in Halo, Call of Duty, Unreal Fortnite, right? But not Fortnite.
Not Fortnite.
So how hard is it for the teams to adapt? And who do you think are the tournament favorites?
Ooh, it's a tough question. So coming from Battle Royale, obviously super different, like could not be more different from small team game modes. But again, the gun skills, the mechanics, they are similar. And you're seeing teams and players like Falcons right now. Falcons is probably the favorites. They have one of, if not the greatest players of all time, Tayson on their team. And he has adapted so well to this. He won five-time FNCS champion, but he is so good at this game mode as well. Just struggled in the Battle Royale game mode, but is still dominating.
Now listen, what we can actually see on your broadcast is this is the live footage from Falcons and XZ. Now I'm going to be challenging you, Mr. Antics, because I know you have broadcast experience. I know you're a streamer and entertainer. You're welcome to keep watching it, but you need to answer my questions. So I mentioned, give me your top three. Who's going to pick up first, second, and third for the entire tournament?
Ooh, okay, so I had Falcons as the pick to win it. They dominated Dallas, didn't even lose a single series in the qualifier to get here. They absolutely dominated. I had XZ in second, but now, based on watching this, I don't know. XZ switched up one of their players. They dropped Trashy and picked up Cold. That was after the qualifiers, and Cold is absolutely dominating. So right now, after seeing this matchup, I might have to swing it to XZ, which is saying a lot. I was defending to everyone today that everyone's getting too much on the Cold hype train. He's good, but he's not that good. Falcons have actually, they met their match.
Kudos to you, like eating your words a little bit. Who was your number three and why does it exceed?
I mean, XC's really good and they've been looking extremely strong. I just watched them 3-0 as well. Peterbot's looking as good as Peterbot always is, but I think it might actually potentially be Team Heroic or Team GG. A lot of people sleeping on the Europeans. GG obviously didn't qual through Dallas. They did the online qual, so we haven't seen them on LAN. So unless they struggle on LAN, but Heroic, the Danes, you can't count them out. They're really good.
And listen, how long are you here in EWC? What are you doing? The fact that you're co-streaming from the event. Tell me about that.
Yeah, so it's really cool. So I'm here for the whole Fortnite event. I think I fly out the next day afterwards. It's been super fun. I've been watching all the qualifiers. I went to Dallas. I was even in Melbourne when they first started announcing the game mode, where all the news broke about what's happening with EWC. So I'm here every day. I wouldn't miss it. Like I said, I'm the Fortnite watcher. I watch it at home, but I'd much rather watch it.
Well, yeah, no doubt, obviously.
It's so cool.
Listen, I'm going to do something that's very uncouth. You have taken time from your stream to come join us on our show. Hypothetically, if I were to send young Blake and a cameraman to your stream, would you be willing to entertain an interview with us on your stream?
Yeah, we can probably do that,
Can you think about it?
Yeah, for sure.
We'll see if we can line up that there's no gameplay or stuff like that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm going to be live all day for the next, like, 3
And by the way,
days,
I just want to make it clear, I'm not promising that this will happen. I have no power to make these decisions. But producers, I'm recommending.
I lead this on, sure.
Let's talk a little bit more about EWC. How many live events have you been able to travel to? I know you're the esports watcher, right? But like in contrast to FNCS's, I know I was watching one that was when it was in New York a few years ago, right? That's the last one I really watched really closely. How does this event and scale measure up?
I mean, it's massive. So I've gone to a lot of the DreamHacks. I'm the DreamHack guy. I've been to pretty much every DreamHack for the last like 3 years. I've been to Sweden. I went to Dallas multiple times. Went to Anaheim. I've traveled around the world. From Australia, that's a lot of traveling.
Congratulations, by the way. Kudos. As an Australian streamer, content creator, to be that guy, honestly, well done.
But coming here, this has been amazing. I don't get to go to a lot of the big major events. Like whenever FNCS does their LAN and a lot of the Fortnite stuff, I am usually at home for these ones. So being able to go and actually watch the finals in person, it's been pretty cool. And I haven't been able to see the Boulevard too much yet. I'm excited.
Well, listen, I believe there's about 35 seconds left on this game. We're going to bring this up on screen. I want you to break down for me now. Again, you've already thought about it. XZ, If I'm looking at the score, they're 123 to 9. I mean,
yeah, 133 right now to I think it's 80 and also and they're already one up as well. They won the first half, so that's it. They're pretty much celebrating. They know they've won. There's 10 seconds left. Falcon can't come back. Is this the score at the top is saying 3-1, but that's wrong, right?
What's that? No, it's 2.
But the series score.
So series score is the 2 golden blocks underneath XZ.
Yeah.
Yes.
Am I not seeing this probably? Oh, it's the golden box. They just won. Did XZ just win?
I believe so.
XZ just beat Falcons.
Well, you've got to remember, the 1-0 I believe is the round score.
Yeah, no, it is.
Yes,
yeah, no,
exactly.
I couldn't see the square.
Yes.
XZ just won it, and you see Ritual getting so excited. Yeah. That is very unexpected, I'm not going to lie.
I'll tell you this, those of us with slightly older eyes have had a harder time understanding the cubes.
Oh, yeah.
The younger boys are there on that one. Listen, I need to get your take on this because I'm told that this Blake PS guy, first of all, he has PlayStation in his nickname.
I know. Wait, is that what it actually stands for?
That's what it stands for.
How do I not know that? I've learned something from you. I've been watching him for literally years.
You're here as the Fortnite expert.
Okay,
I just got to know who my guests are.
Yep, okay.
I'm told he's pretty good, right?
He's all right.
15 times final. I don't think he's ever placed higher than 3rd, right? At least in
that's good.
In meaningful tournaments.
But I mean, like, I feel like as soon as you start describing someone based on how many finals they've made, means they're not doing too well.
Oh, see, that's what I thought too.
You can't.
So,
as soon as in Fortnite, as soon as people start calling you a finalist, that means you're washed. I mean, either you're washed or you're new because you need a place in the finals.
What
then
happens
they mention
if?
it.
Okay, hear this before you give me an answer. What if the player, the way they brand themselves is saying how many finals they've made? What does that tell you about them?
Then I think it's usually a player who's had their moment, they've had their spot in the sunlight, and now they're kind of on the other end of it.
For everyone watching at home, the young man that we're discussing is standing right behind the camera. What I will ask you is this. Could you look into camera number 1 for me and give me an honest review of Blake as a professional player?
Okay, if we're doing a professional, I love Blake. Blake is amazing. He's one of the coolest dudes in the scene. Extremely good, and he's been carrying the old man Macwood himself. I cheer them on. Okay, as much as I'm making fun of him here, any player who's over the age of 20 and still competing in this game has it out for my heart because we have very few boomers in this. But I love Blake. He's washed though.
Yes, okay, that's what I wanted. Now, I know that you've got a stream. I promised I keep this less than 10 minutes. Could I ask you just for one last shout out? Let's talk a little bit about your next... Yes! We got that! He doesn't know he's on camera. He has no idea. This is awesome. Oh, this is great. Production team, thank you. Also, AussieAntics.
Yes.
You made this a reality.
Oh, yeah, no, yes, of course, yeah.
Could I please ask you to give a shout out, not only to your own stream, to your viewers, to Dig, to EWC, whatever it is, camera number 1, this is your chance to say goodbye.
Sure. I mean, thank you so much for having me. It's been a fantastic event. I'm going to be live for the next few days, checking it all out. I can't wait for the IRL stuff later. If you haven't been able to come and see how awesome this event is, I'll be showing it off on my stream later today and tomorrow. It's been a really fun time. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, and on behalf of the #1 best rugby country in the world, South Africa, back-to-back world champions. Not only are we better than them at rugby, we are better than them at cricket as well. We're going to move on, and right now, Blake went out to talk to his fellow Fortnite experts, and we're starting with Caster. Bravo. Thank you so